Okay, so just solving this with complex coefficients. So the coefficients are the numbers in front of the z. So in this one, A is 1, B is 2 plus 3i, and C is 1 plus 3i. So it's minus B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So Z is minus 2 plus 3i plus or minus root 2 plus 3i squared, that's the B squared, minus 4 times A is 1, times C, 1 plus 3i. And then you put it all over 2 times A, so it's 2 times 1. So it's going to be minus 2 minus 3i plus or minus the square root of, and this is all over 2. So we now have to take this part here and we have to simplify it. So 2 plus 3i squared would be square the first, so it's 4, square 2 you get 4, plus 2 times 3i, plus square the last, so it's 3i squared. So it's going to be 4 times 3 is 12, so it's 12i minus 3 squared is 9, and I squared, see I squared is minus 1. So it's going to be 4 plus 12i minus 9. 4 minus 9 is minus 5 plus 12i. Okay, then you need to find the square root of minus 5 plus 12i. So that's a plus b. So minus 5 plus 12i equals a plus ib squared, which is a squared plus ib squared plus 2iab. So it's a squared minus b squared plus 2iab. Okay, so that means that a squared minus b squared equals minus 5, and 2ab equals 12. So ab equals 6. So b is 6 on a, and then if you sub that into here, then you go a squared minus 6 on a squared equals minus 5. A squared minus 36 on a4 equals minus 5. Multiply by a to the 4. Sorry, a squared. Oh no. Yeah, it's by a squared. That should be a squared. By a squared, they cancel. So you get a4 minus 36 equals minus 5a squared. Bring it to the other side, you get a4 plus 5a squared minus 36 is 0. So you get a squared plus 9, a squared minus 4 equals 0. A squared plus 9 equals 0. A squared is minus 9. There's actually no solution because when you're setting this up, originally the a and the b would have to be real. Therefore, that's going to be no solution here. Okay, this one here, you get a squared equals 4, so a is plus or minus 2. So if a is plus or minus 2, b is 6 on a from up here. So it's going to be 6 over positive 2, which is 3. And it will be 6 over minus 2, which is minus 3. So b is equal to plus or minus 3. So it's plus or minus a, which was 2, plus or minus 3i. So it's plus or minus 2 plus 3i. That would be your solution. Okay. So we then have to put that back into our original quadratic equation. So it's plus or minus 2 plus 3i. So in here we put 2, let's see, it's plus or minus from there, 2 plus 3i. So that plus or minus, they kind of cancel each other out. So you get minus 2 minus 3i plus, the square root's gone, sorry, isn't it? Because you're square rooting that and then you're replacing it with plus or minus 2 plus 3i. So it's minus 2 minus 3i, 2 plus 3i, and minus 2 minus 2 minus 3i minus 2 minus 3i. So that's going to be minus 4 minus 6i, and this one here is going to be 0.